You read the exact same page of a textbook 3 times. You highlight the important lines, and you reread the complex formulas. But the moment you close the book and look away, your mind goes completely blank. It feels like someone wiped your hard drive. You probably assume you just have a bad memory. You don't. Your brain is working exactly as it was designed to. The issue is a specific habit called passive learning, the standard approach of reading, highlighting, and watching lectures, while assuming that seeing the information is the same thing as owning it. Psychologists call this the illusion of competence. Because the text and your highlights are sitting right in front of your eyes, your brain assumes it already knows the material. The second you close the book, that illusion vanishes. To fix this, we are going to run an exercise. Grab the textbook you are studying, a blank sheet of paper, a pen, and your smartphone. Pause the video right now and gather your materials. It is time to stop reading and start hacking your own encoding process. Open your textbook to the most difficult concept you need to learn. Read the page one last time. Now, physically close the book and face a blank wall. Pick up your pen. Without looking back at the source material, write down everything you can remember on your blank sheet of paper. Right now, you are likely feeling a distinct, uncomfortable pressure as you try to drag that information out of your head. That mental strain has a name: desirable difficulty. The human brain is inherently lazy. It only spends the energy to build a permanent, strong neural pathway when it hits friction. Do not open the book to cheat. That painful, frustrating feeling of trying to recall the data is the exact biological moment the memory locks in. If pulling the information out of your head doesn't hurt a little bit, you aren't actually learning. The struggle is the physical proof that your brain is encoding the data. Look down at the messy, incomplete notes you just generated from memory. Now, speak out loud. Try to explain the core concept of what you just wrote down, but pretend you are teaching it to a 5-year-old child. This exercise is known as the Feynman technique, named after the Nobel Prize-winning physicist who tested his own comprehension this exact way. The strict rule: you cannot use industry jargon or complex vocabulary. You must translate the topic into everyday analogies. Listen closely. The moment you stumble or use big words to cover up confusion, you have found a memory gap. Open your textbook and review only the specific information required to fill that gap. Close the book again and restart your explanation from the beginning. When you can successfully translate a complex topic into plain, simple language, you prove that you actually understand the underlying logic, rather than just memorizing a list of vocabulary words. Pick up your smartphone and immediately open your calendar or alarm application. Cramming for 8 hours the night before a test might get you through the next morning, but it rarely results in long-term retention. This graph shows the forgetting curve. Without intervention, your brain flushes out 70% of new information within 24 hours. To interrupt this, set 3 alarms right now. The first for 1 hour, the second for 1 day, the third for 3 days. Every time one of those alarms rings, stop what you are doing and repeat your simplified 5-year-old explanation out loud. By forcing your brain to retrieve the information just as it begins to slip away, you prioritize that specific data, shifting it from a temporary observation into a long-term neural pathway. Look at that piece of paper one last time. You just took a dense academic concept, encoded it into your brain through active friction, proved your understanding with simple analogies, and scheduled its survival. Learning is just a psychological game of convincing your brain that the information actually matters. It does not mean sitting in a dark room hating your life. By utilizing friction, simplicity, and spacing, you spend less time rereading the same pages and more time actually mastering the material, drastically reducing the total hours needed to reach the same result. If you want to trick your brain into working for you instead of against you, hit subscribe to Doodle Psych for more animated psychology, and I'll see you next time.